This conference will now be recorded.
So yesterday we are talking about the debugging chapter, the debugging important points. We have seen some of the stuff into this program. Okay. We were facing some issue when we were trying to create the breakpoint on the material. Okay. I didn't get time to check that one. I will check maybe today and we'll see what is the problem. Okay. But we have seen that if some another apart from the material, if we are taking some another field like material type, okay, the MBRSH, the industry sector and all, it was working perfectly fine. There was no issue. Why the problem was material width? Because of the conversion exit applied on the material number. So sometimes it creates the problem. Okay. So let me try once again. If it is possible, I can show you. So here in IT_demo, if you see the data, the material number is coming like this. Okay, the material number is coming like this. So internally what system does? Internally what system actually does, that it will start comparing with the value whatever we are having at this for this material number. So it's of 40 characters. That's why the initial some space is coming, right? 39 space is there. So instead of yesterday we were giving like this, if you remember, yesterday we were giving like this. Okay, we were simply giving like this. So I was just trying to give some 17 because the material here also we have tried yesterday by giving this value because the material has been stored in the table like this. Okay, one more option we have to try like this. There also it was not working. Just I have control C and I have done the control V over here by copying from this particular that from the debugger I have copied the value. The beginning some space is coming, and let us try if it is working or not. Okay, so we have put some breakpoint. Okay, and let me observe what is the value over here. So we have put the actually watch point, and here we are having the value 1, right? We are having the value 1. Okay, so press F6 and all these things. We are put the breakpoint on 2. So this is okay. Yeah, you can see that this time it's working fine, right? So this time it's working fine. So this is how you will have to apply. Instead of giving the 0 in beginning or something like that, it's better to go and copy the value from here directly. That will be the better better thing, because whatever the value is here, with that the watch point is going to compare and it will stop. Okay, so when I have copied the value from here. Okay, I have copied like this. Just select everything. Okay, and then it's working fine. Just to have seen that the the watch point which we have created over here is on. The condition is, I can just show you the condition. Okay, I'm trying to show you the condition over here. Here we are having watch point. Here we have given the condition. So it's 2. So on 2 it's stopped now, right? It is stopped at 2. So you can just observe over here, the value is now 2. So it's working fine, perfectly over here. So this is how you will have to put it. Okay, so again second time also reached, because we are having total how many? 2. We are having 3 2. So 3 times it will reach over there. Okay, so 3 times it has it. Now it will come out. Okay, now it will come out. It will not go to the watch point because 3 times it has already reached. Now there is one more concept we are having called the conditional breakpoint. The same thing what we have achieved through the watch point, you can achieve with the conditional breakpoint. Okay, suppose here you want to put that conditional breakpoint, right? Here you want to put that particular conditional breakpoint. You can right click over here. You can, just right click over here. You will get some option to put the conditional breakpoint. Okay. Okay, no problem. Press F8. In debugger session, it will give you the option to put the conditional breakpoint. Right click over here now. I have come in the debugger and create breakpoint condition. And here, whatever the condition you want to give, you can just give it over here. So, this under, this is the value 2 for the material, WA hyphen M8, WA underscore demo hyphen MATNR. So what I want to stop my debugger over here when this particular value will reach. Okay, so otherwise this this breakpoint should not stop. Okay, this breakpoint should be able to stop the flow only when this particular condition is going to meet. Okay, click on this OK button. Conditional breakpoint has been set. Breakpoint condition was changed, right? And now press F8. Okay, it has not stopped. Maybe some problem. Just remove this one and let's try to put once again. Press F8. Okay, and I will put the breakpoint over here. Right click, create breakpoint condition, and once again I will try to do so. MATNR equals to Control V and this. Click on this OK button. So you can see the C is coming over here. That means this is a conditional breakpoint and it will stop only that particular condition is going to meet. Otherwise it will not, stop over there. Okay, press F8. It's not stopping. Okay, it's not stopping. Why it's not stopping? It should stop actually over there. Okay, this it should stop when that particular condition is going to meet. It should stop. Okay, it's not getting stopped at that particular point. Okay, so need to be checked what is the problem. But let me do one thing. We will try with some another value. Okay, and we will check if it is working or not. I'm going to put the breakpoint over here. Okay, and we are having what are the value. Press F8 and IT underscore demo. We are having 8 values. So we will just leave this material number part. We will try to do with mtart or matcal. Okay, so I'm going to do with mtart. So whenever this ROH should come, it should stop. That's my intention. Otherwise, it should not stop. So this is my, I'm going to remove all this breakpoint. Okay, right click over here, create breakpoint condition and Control V and WA underscore. We are having demo equals to hyphen mtart equals to ROH. So this is the condition I'm creating over here. Click on this OK button and now let us see. Okay, now let us see if it's working or not. Press F8. You can see that here it's working. Okay, here it's working. Site tab x3, it's working fine over here. W underscore demo hyphen mtart is having the ROH value. So it will stop only when the ROH value will be here, otherwise it will not stop. Okay, so this is working fine. When the second time also it has come continuously, it is, you know, we are having 3 ROH, right? So I'm just pressing F8. So second time I have already pressed F8. You can so initially site abx was 3, now it has been 4. Again I'm going to press F8. You can observe over here it will become 5. Okay, press F8 and you can see that it has been 5. So 3 times it has stopped. Now onwards it will not stop because it will not meet the condition. So I have just pressed F8 and it has come out. So this is how you can create the conditional breakpoint. For material number, we are facing the issue because of the conversion exit. Okay, so that maybe once again we can give a try and we will check if it will work fine. Okay, so first what we'll do that, let me do like this. Okay, wa underscore demo hyphen matnr equals to, you know, give this lv underscore matner. Okay, and we'll define data lv underscore matner type, you know, matnr. I'm giving just this value because I can change this value in the debugger. Okay, we'll also see how we can change the variable value in the debugger. Press F8 over here. Okay, and this condition actually I want to, sorry, I didn't write the code properly. I have to write if this condition is going to match, then trigger the breakpoint. Okay, then trigger the breakpoint. Activate this one, press F8. So many a time you will come across a scenario where you will have to, you know, change the value and check that the code is working fine or not. So here one scenario we are having, you can see that this lv underscore material number is what? It's blank, right? It's blank, it's a space, it's nothing over here, right? Because I have simply given this one. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to check that the material number condition is working fine or not. Okay, so what I will do that, I will change this value lv underscore matner dynamically in the debugger itself. So what I will do, I will give the value over here too. Okay, so you can put over here on this pencil and you can give the value and press enter, and let us see if it's going to work or not. So w underscore matner currently it's a 1. Okay, press F8, you can see it's 2 now. So if the condition is going to match, this breakpoint should be triggered, right? Here the control should come over here. Press F6, it has not come. That means this 2 is not working fine. That I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this one. Okay, and I will paste it over here, enter, and we will see the same value I have copied and pasted. So in the second time it is coming because 3 2 are there in this it underscore demo. If you press F6 over here, and this time it's working fine. So this condition is matching perfectly, right? This condition is matching perfectly. So I'll copy this value. Okay. I'll copy this value, put in a single quote because it's a character data type, right? Go here and give the equal sign WA underscore demo hyphen matnr. Okay, give one space here and here also. Okay, so w underscore demo hyphen matnr equal to this. I have written this logic over here. This is now, you know, a verified logic that it's working fine. There is no issue with this, right? And just come over here, and what I will do that now I will write this condition over here. Okay, activate this one, activate, and let us see if it's working fine or not. You can see that it's working fine. It's when the condition is 2, it's working fine, right? So now the same condition we will give for the dynamic breakpoint. Okay, the same condition we will give it over here, and we'll see if it's working fine or not. If it's not working, then also, I will have to check. Okay, so I'm just giving this one. We have given. Click on this OK button. Okay, so conditional breakpoint has been created. So currently, w underscore temp w underscore demo is having two value. It should stop over here, right? It should stop over here. I'm going to press F8. It didn't stop. It didn't stop. I have pressed already F8. It is not stopping. Okay, it is not stopping, but for the material type and all, it's getting stopped properly. There is no problem. Okay, there is no problem for that. It's working fine. Why it's not working in this case? Sometimes such kind of problem happens due to that conversion exit. We need to find out the way. I need to check. Okay, but for the other, we have just seen it's working fine. Let me try once again. Right click over here, create the breakpoint condition, and we will paste this value. And this time what we'll do that, I'll give the full stop. Okay, here I will give this full stop, and we will say, we'll check. Click on this. Okay, okay, cannot be evaluated at position 22. Okay, so this full stop, it's not taking over here, but this is fine. This is perfectly fine. It should stop it over here, right? Here it is not giving any error, right? Press F8. Here it's that's fine. Here I'm expecting here to stop. Okay, it's not getting stopped. So there are some more ways by which we can try. Let me give a try, and let us see if we are able to do so or not. Okay, so put the breakpoint once again. Right click over here, go to the create breakpoint condition, control V over here, and I will give 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 and 17. Okay, 18 characters material. Earlier the material length was of 18 characters. Now in the S4HANA it has been car 40, but still if you go and check, when the material is going to get converted with the conversion exit, it will be of 18 characters only. Click on this OK button, and let us see if it's going to work or not. Okay, it's not working. This is also not working. Okay, so no problem, but the watch point was working. So either you can use the watch point to stop over there. Okay, or you can use the conditional breakpoint. Conditional breakpoint is working in another cases, but with the material number it's not working. It should work. Okay, maybe I will explore further, and I will try to find out the reason, because all the 2 or 3 ways we have checked it over here, and all this is not working. Okay, no issue, it happens. So now what we are going to do, we are going to see some more stuff. For example, suppose if you want to change the internal table data records. Okay, here suppose here you want to change some internal table data records. You come across a requirement where it is not possible to go and every time change the data and prepare the data in the program. Suppose if you are there in the production or quality system, right, you will not be able to change the source code, right, if you have to prepare data, right? So suppose I want to prepare some more data. I'm already having 8 records over here. I want to create some more record, maybe another 5 records more. That also is possible over here. Okay, go to this service of the tool, and here you will get the numerous option. Okay, we'll see that one by one option. Table display in the ALV. If you want to display this table in the ALV by clicking on this button, or from here also you can see that this particular button, here also the both button is same. If we can click over here or here, you will get this data into the ALV format. And the debugger data, if you want to sort, if you want to analyze how your debugger data is there, that you can do perfectly without any problem, right? You can sum it up all the ALV tool you are having. If you want to download it, you can download it, right? If you want to put in some particular layout template, that also is possible. Searching, everything is possible over here. That's the beauty of a new debugger. Actually, what we are using over here is the new debugger. Old debugger is not having this much enhanced functionality. It was very difficult to debug with the old debugger. Old debugger is also known as the classic debugger. Okay, old debugger is also known as the classic debugger. So if you want to open the classic debugger, that you can open, go to the debugger, and here you get the option. Actually, restart, all these things is coming, that option is not coming. Okay, I will show you that option. Here it's not coming. Navigate to, I'll show you. Here it's not coming. Okay, in this context it is not coming. I will show you. Let's first explore this one. Go to the service tool. Okay, this you understood. Directly from here you can save in a file in the column view format, means in the general way how we generally typically download, in that format, in XML format. You can upload from file the data. So what you can do, that in the same format, whatever the internal table you are having over here, you can see that material number, MATKL, MTART, weight. So same internal table you can prepare in some Excel, okay, or in some notepad, and that you can upload it over here. The name should be same. Okay, the material number, MATKL, MTART, weight, the name should be same. I will show you quickly over here. Control Y, copy some data over here and go to the Excel, paste it over here, close this. Yes, I want to view this file later. No, remove this file. Okay, in the same in the same format, I have arranged the data over here, and I will change the number. This number I'm just going to change so that you can visualize that yes, we have uploaded the new data. Okay, and now just go and save as some test, something like that. Okay, and now we have done it. Okay, go to this service tool, upload from file. Downloading and all is very easy, you can do it yourself. Uploading from file, the table content will be fully replaced. The column in the file must match the system structure. You can see that column in the file must match in the system structure of the table exactly. Do you want to continue? Yes, I want to continue. Go to this desktop, and we have given the test XLSX. Okay, open this one, click on this yes button, and you can see that it is coming in this way. Okay, it is coming in this way. It's not properly formatted. It's not supporting this particular way. So what we can do, that we can put into a notepad, and from there I will try to upload, because we don't know what exactly they are using in the backend. So test dot txt, right, control V, and we'll try to save it. Okay, just save it, and let's give one more try. Go to here, and go to here, upload from file, click on this yes button, and test dot txt, this one we are having, open, remember, and this time it's working fine. You can see the new material 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So from this, what we come to the conclusion, that they are using internally GUI upload function module, and GUI upload function module work well with the notepad. Okay, so the notepad is working fine. So you don't have to do anything. If you want to prepare the data, you can prepare quickly the data into the Excel format, and that data you can simply copy and paste into the notepad, and from there you can upload over there, right? So it's so easy to upload the data. Right here you can upload. Now another we are having the option over here, go to row, go to Row, if you want to go directly, this is fine. If you want to search, fine. Next, this is easy one. You can directly go to row, means which particular row you want to go directly. Okay. In the column configuration, here, suppose if you have large field over here, what you can do, and if you want to see the, suppose you have 100 fields, and at 100 fields, you know that the last field is entire field. Okay, so what you can do here, insert column, you can give over here mtart. So if you give the mtart over here, the position will come and sit over here. Just select over here and press enter. Press enter. You can see that mtart has come in beginning. So whatever you will give the value over here, that will come and shift into beginning, and you can analyze the data. Suppose I want to analyze the data, MAKTL. So you can give MAKTL. This is very handy actually. This insert column is very handy. If you press enter over here, you can see that MAKTL has come over here, right? So in beginning it will come, which will help you to analyze the data if you have 100 fields or 200 fields like that, because navigation becomes very difficult, at that point of time, and it's a very useful approach. Okay, so that's the thing. Column configuration, you can do the column configuration how you want to see the data, right? Which column should first, which column should come second, like that you can do it over here. It's easy, just to try yourself. Set column width, that's fine. Optimize column widths including header, right? So it will optimize automatically as there will be in Excel. Reset column configuration as it will be there in the earlier. Okay, automatically expand structure on, I don't know this option. Okay, maybe some, if you have some deep structure kind of a stuff, in that case it will work. You can see that this option is there, means you are going to expand something. I have not used this one. Okay, copy column to buffer. If you want to copy some column, okay, then you can do it. One, copy this one, it will ask you all these 4 entries copy to the buffer, and if you want to paste it, control V, and you are able to paste this column into the notepad. So column, you can copy it from here. Similarly, the insert column into the buffer, from the buffer, whatever the column you have put into the, here, suppose if you have multiple column to insert here at the, in this internal table, that you can do so. For example, here MATKL 1, MTART1, MATNR 1, some new column if you want to, copy. So I'm just copy this one, so now it is under the buffer clip, right? Now it is under the buffer clip. And if you want to insert column from the buffer, that 4 column component MATKL1 does not exist, because this component is not there in that structure. It is telling that, it does not exist. Why do you want to insert a new, column? So like this way you can just insert the columns. Okay, it should be there in the structure. Change the column table content. This is the frequently used one, very frequently used one. Whatever you have seen over here, this is a rarely used one. However, this one is a table display in LV we use a lot. This is the first option directly from here. Okay, if we have to analyze the data. Save in file, sometimes we use. Upload from file, again sometimes we use. The first standard one, this column one, very rarely used, and the last one is very frequently used. Okay, so the changed selected rows. So suppose if you want to change this row, just go here and change the selected rows. If you want to manipulate the data here, wait, if you want to increase some 1,000 or whatever, you can do it. So similarly, you can go and check it, you can change it over here. Okay, so change selected rows, now understood. Delete the selected rows, whatever you have done the selection, if you want to delete, you can delete. So third row now has been deleted. Okay, now if you want to append the row, you can append the row over here. How many table row you want to append? I want to append 2 row, so give the 2 over here, and 2 entry will be, you can see that here this is MATG1, and FERT 11, the new entry has been copied from the two row, and it has come over here. So when you append, it gives the option that which particular entry you want to copy. One second, let's go here, and I'm going to delete this. Delete, go to here. Okay, that option is not coming. Let me do one thing. First press enter. Okay, and now select this one. The sixth entry was the new one. Now delete the first, the last row only. Okay, the last row only. So I have deleted the last row, and now what I want to do that I want to append a row. Come over here and append row. Click on this append row. Here, if you don't give, use template. If you are going to remove this one, okay, if you are going to remove this option, whatever the value you will give, it should not work. Okay, suppose I'm going to give the first, that means first should copy and put it over here. Okay, click on this OK button. It has not done anything, right? For the new one you can see that. But suppose if we are going to append this row, you can give the reference row over here. Automatically it is selected. So I want to give the reference row. For example, this fifth row, I want to give the reference row. So fifth is MATG4. Click on this OK button, and you can see that MATG4 and FA. So it has taken the reference of fifth row, it had pasted over there, and now it's actually trying to make your work easy. And if you want to do so, you can do so. Okay. Insert rows. You know that insertion is only possible on the on some specific place. What's the difference between append and insert? You can insert on some specific index, on some specific row number. Append only will be at the last. Append only will be at the last of the internal table. Okay, so insert row, if you're going to choose the option, you can specify the index where you want to insert your new entry. I want to insert my new entry at the index number 3. Okay, so another now value will be shifted towards, and the that at the index number 3, the new value will be inserted, taking the reference from the first row. Okay, taking the reference from the first row. If you just remove this reference, it will insert a empty row. Okay, it's telling insert a template line between 1 and 7. Okay, it's asking, it's a kind of mandatory. Okay, because we have choose this use template option. Okay, just I'm removing this one. Click on this OK, and you can see that at the third index, 1, 2 and 3, at the third index we have created now a new row over here. Here you can put your data. If you could have used the template one, it would have been inserted whatever the row number you will have given over there. All right, so I want to insert at position 4, taking the reference from the second row. Click on this OK button, and you can see the second row has been copied. MATG4 at the index 4. So these are actually very handy tool. You can use it. You will be able to use it. You would be using it very frequently. Okay. Delete whole table or row data. If you click on this option, it will ask from which particular index to which particular index you want to delete the data. So click on this button. From the what will be the first row, I want to delete from 3 to the last row 8, and remaining just one to keep it. So from 3 to 8, here it will be deleted. Okay, so you can see that. So this is how you can use this option nicely over here in your project. Okay, so this thing I have shown you. Now let me go to the syllabus and check if something we are missing. Okay, I remember one more thing. There is a concept called layer aware debugging. Okay, let me close this. This is a bit advanced concept, but I will feel it very handy if we start working in the project. Okay, some people are already working in the project. For them, it's going to be very beneficial if they don't know already. Okay, so let's go and create one scenario. Go to the MM02 here, MM02. Let me try to create one data does not exist or not activated. Go to MM01 actually and give some data over here. Industry sector, mobile industry, raw material and finished. All these things is fine. FERT. Okay, this is also not taking. Manufacturing, no external number assignment possible. Okay, remove this one, press enter, basic data one, and here some test description, give some base unit of measure and click on this save button. Okay, you can it is telling that please enter the division, right? Please enter the division. It's giving the problem. So what I'm going to do, that I'm going to give this division. I'm going to give this division MM01 and the material once again j test. Okay, because sorry, external number range is not allowed. External number means external material name you cannot give. Automatically system will decide what should be the material number based upon the number range defined in the system. Okay, so the basic data one just I'm copying, and here we'll give the some description and the base unit of measure. You can see it over here, EA. So whatever the mandatory field is there I have given, but still it is asking to provide the division, right? It is asking to provide the division. So now your customer is telling this is not a mandatory field. Why the system is still telling to provide a division, right? Why system is telling to provide a division though it's not a mandatory field? So this is a kind of bug, or means for customer this is kind of a bug. So he's telling just to find out from where it is coming and why it's coming. So what are the way? Please enter the division, right? Character string as a message. Please enter the division character string as a message. So this is not the SAP standard functionality. Okay, I will just go and contact with the functional. He will check from his side that is it the SAP standard functionality. He will tell no, it is not the standard functionality. He will also check it his configuration, because sometimes the functional goes and do the configuration that some fields should be mandatory. Okay, but in that case this tick mark will come if some field is mandatory. Okay, so functional has confirmed, this is not a SAP standard one or something like that, so it should not be there. That means some developer has done something in the custom one, means he has developed some body or customer exit or user exit, whatever, and there he has written some code and he has left his code by mistake over there. I have to identify how to identify so much big code you are having, right? Lot of big code we are having where someone has written, it's very difficult to identify. See, so many includes, and one include can contain thousands line of code inside another include, right? Include inside, some code is here, some code is here in 5 include. Okay, these are the simple very less code. Okay, these are the very less code, but there are a lot many include we are having, and this some of the include is really going to have a lot of code. Okay, so some include is really, you can see that this include is having so much code, right? And inside this include you have this function is also going to have a lot many code, right? What I mean to say that in the standard functionality, in the standard program, lot of code will be there and it's very difficult to identify. In that case, that layer aware debugging will help you, okay, to identify where the custom code has been written. Okay, where the custom code, some body or some implicit enhancement or some explicit enhancement or some customer exit, if something like that has been written, the layer aware debugger is going to help you a lot. Okay, there are many ways to find the custom code in the, there are many ways how to find the custom code in the standard program. A standard program is a big program, right? How to identify a custom code means customer exit, any kind of enhancement. When we talk about the enhancement, that means it can be user exit, it can be customer exit, right? You know already. Implicit enhancement, right? Implicit enhancement, explicit enhancement, body, right? Explicit enhancement body. There is a concept of BT also, business transaction event. This is mainly used for FI. If time will permit, I will show you this also. Okay. So the way, the answer is, okay, generally people go and use the what? Generally people go and use the trace option. Okay, generally they go and use the trace option. So they will just trace using the ST05 or SC30, right? We are having the so much nice beautiful tool nowadays, SAT, SC30, right? And a very powerful tool combination of all these, ST12, right? So generally nowadays prefer this one, but a more convenient and better tool we are having called uh, layer aware debugging. If someone is knowing to if someone knows about this layer aware debugging, he will not go for this trace and all option without trying this one. If this will not work, then he may go, right? He may go over there. Okay, but first we'll try with this layer aware debugging. What is the layer aware debugging? Okay, one more option we are having, one transaction is there. That transaction should be configured. I don't remember exactly that same. I will let you know tomorrow. I have noted it down in some another system. I need to check it from there, and that is also, but that transaction should be configured. Okay, so from that also you can identify. That's a very nice tool. Okay, that is also very nice tool. It will, that's that's better than this, but this layer aware debugging is going to be very handy. It's a very handy. It's a
Pankaj,
very handy. Yeah. Hmm.
hello. Pankaj,
Yeah, tell me.
one more report
Yes.
program, is also there, no? To find out the all enhancements.
Yeah, can you tell me the name?
I forgot that name. I will tell tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Just check it.
Enter.
I know one transaction. I know one transaction is there. I'm also not able to remember. That will also give all the whatever the enhancement, whatever the custom enhancement, custom code is there, that will give you that. But that need to be configured by the basis. That is only point with that for particular transaction. That is very good tool. Okay, I
Yes,
prefer that one
I
over this
forgot.
trace. Yeah,
Yes,
that
I forgot that name.
yeah, it may be possible that you might be telling that program only. So just check that one. I will also check and I will let you know tomorrow. Okay, I have written
Okay.
that. Yeah, I have written somewhere. I need to check. Okay. So layer aware debugging very handy. This is actually very handy. I use it a lot. Okay, I use it a lot because currently I'm in a support project, and here it's going to help a lot. I will show you the magic of this. Okay, I want to check that one. You can go and activate the debugger, right? First go there, give all this data and all description, everything, and you want to identify where someone has written the custom code. I'm not giving this division over here. Activate the debugger, and click on the save button. When we are going to click on the save button, it's giving the error. So I will try over here. You can see that configure debugger layer, this option. Okay, go here. Okay, you go here, configure debugger layer, and click this option, layer aware debugger. Okay, and here you know that whenever you create any custom program, you will give some custom package only, right? Whenever you create any enhancement, any program, any class, if you already know that you have written some code in the class or programs, you can give over here, you can give that program name. Or if you don't know the program name, you can give y star or z star, because all the program or custom things is going to start with either y or z. You can give like this. Okay, but in this case I don't know where I have written the code or someone has written the code. But if it is a custom, certainly it will come from some y or z package. Okay, y or z package. You can just go and give y star and z star, click on this OK button, click on this continue button. Okay, if you click on the save button, for the setting will be saved for the further use also. Okay, so if you want to use for the further debugging also, you can use it. As of now, I'm just going to give this continue button. And now here some trick is there, some fun of fox is here, some notes, some important points we are having. What the important points now? If you press F5, if we're going to press F5, it will not go to the next statement. Whatever the concept we have learned, that F5 is going to go step by step, right? This option, step by step, this step by step will not work over here in this case. If you press F5 directly, it will try to search y star or z star package, and there it will go and stop. There only F5 will work. Okay, that's the meaning of layer aware. That means you are making aware to your debugger that your debugger should work as normal only when my package, when my code belong to y package or z package. There only all this functionality will work properly. Okay, all this functionality will work properly. Okay, so if you are going to press F5, it will directly go and stop into the custom enhancement. Whatever the custom enhancement you have done there, it will stop. Suppose you have 10 places or 20 places or 10 or 20 places, means customer exit, user exit, whatever, implicit enhancement, explicit enhancement, baddie, all these things, it will go and stop over there. I'm going to press F5. Okay, you can see that it has directly come out. I have pressed F5 and it has come directly, right? Please enter the division. Please enter the division. It didn't stop anywhere. Okay, it didn't stop anywhere. So one point what we can observe over here, that means it didn't find out that particular custom package where it is going to start with y or z. Okay, where it is going to start with y or z. So there may be the possibility, because this is the demo system, someone would have done into the local package, right, into the local object. That is also possibility. So this time, apart from y or z, but in the productive system, right, if you are working in the project, in that case what will happen? You will not do the development in the local one. If you are going to debug in the quality system or production system, certainly there the object development will be there in some package, some y package or z package, some custom development. But here this is the test system. Many a times people is going to 99% time they are going to use the local object only, right? Let's go and give one more try. Right, press F8. I'm going to press F8. Just go back. I don't want to save and all. Press enter once again. Press enter and test, give some value, and now I will activate the debugger, click on the save button, and here I'm going to configure the layer aware the package. I will give this time y, z, and $temp. All this package I will give. Okay, $temp, the local package. Press enter. Why this package it is not showing? Let me package. Yeah, here select from here. I've selected now TMP. Click on this OK button, and now click on this continue button and press F5. Okay, and this time you can see that because this development, this Y, this the custom class has been developed in the local package, it has stopped. Local package, the package you can go and check for this custom class, it certainly will be there in the local package /o SC80 you can go, or SC24, whatever you feel better you can go. Okay, from SC24 also you can go and explore the class. From SC80 you can explore all the object. Okay, so here this is my object. Double click on this, go to the property and see where it is stored. Package, you can see the $TMP. That's why it is stopped now. Okay, now again I'm going to press F5. Again it will go to the next object, right? Because here there is no code. I'm going to press F5. I have pressed F5, and you can see that here just we have got, I think we only have written this one. Okay, we only have written. So if some other person also have written here, F5 and all will work normally, because it is your the layer aware what you have given, $TMP you have given. You have told to the system if Y package, if Z package, or if $TMP package is there, then only your debugger should work properly. You are making aware to your debugger that only in that particular position my debugger should work. That's why in between it is not getting stopped anywhere. It will directly go and find out your G or Y program. It's a very useful. I find it a lot useful. This is very useful. You can see that here it's coming, and now what I will do that I will copy this one. Okay, and I will go into my development system, and there I will ask to my transport team to create a TR, or if I have the solution manager access directly, I will go and directly I will go and create one TR if it has to be corrected, right? And then I will come over here, go into the change mode. Okay, and I will find out the method where the code is there. Check underscore data is the method where the code has been written. This is the method where code is written. I already it is in the change mode, right? I'll just go and comment this one, and don't forget to give your what tag. Tag is very important in the project. Very important in the project. Insert begin of my whatever the user ID is there. I'll just give it, and end of. So generally, all project is having their own naming convention. You will come to know once you will start doing the development. They will tell you, or you can go and ask to your senior. Okay, insert end of some K Pankaj and give some description over here. Disabling some incident or some request number will be there. Corresponding to that, you are going to do some changes. Okay, incident they will raise that why this is showing. Okay, and that incident reference you can give. The incident reference you can give the same here. You can put it. You can give some more information if you want. You can also give the task request TR number. You can give date also. You can give. So, okay, so whatever the standard practice is there in your system, you can give it over there, so that if suppose tomorrow someone is going and asking that who has done these changes and why they have done the changes, all the reason you have mentioned it over here without any requirement or unnecessarily, we are not supposed to do any changes. Okay, so activate this one, and it is now activated, and now you will not get that error. Okay, so if you press F5 once again, if again there is no further implementation is there in the YZ or $TMP package, only one is there, but in the real-time project you will get lot many implementation. Okay, you will have to find from there. Okay, so please enter the division. Now it is fine, just refresh it, refresh the transaction, go back, so that your everything will get refreshed. And now if you go and come over here, press enter, select this basic data and one, give this test, give this base unit of measure, click on the save button, and now you can see that it's created perfectly, right? Update debugging has triggered, but your now it's not giving the error, and it has created the material. Okay, it has created the material. Update debugging, we have already seen that what is the update debugging under the RFC chapter when we are learning the update function module and all. It's very easy. If you want to uh, debug the update function module, or if you want to debug any RFC which is getting called in the parallel processing, right? In that case, the update mode is going to work. Okay, in that case, update mode is going to work. Press enter here, I will show you. And suppose I'm going to create some more material over here. Test base unit of measure, just give it over here. Material group, the division and all is now not required because we just corrected that error. Okay, and give this activate this one and click on the save button. So if you want to check some if you want to debug some update function module, so currently the update function module and all is active, that's why it has told that you can see that system debugging and update debugging both is active at this particular point of time. Okay, that's why the update function module has come into the picture. Okay, so what I mean to say that if you press F8, it is telling that update function module, and this is your update function module, material underscore update underscore db. This standard program is also using the update function module to improve the performance and all, right? And to achieve the LUW concept we have just understood in past in the function module chapter in detail, right? So, and this is the function module, and here if you are getting some error, suppose some error if you are getting from the update function module, you must have to enable this one. You must have to enable this one, update debugging, then only it will come and stop and you will be able to debug. So suppose some error is coming from the update function module. Okay, suppose some error is coming from the update function module, in that case while in debugging you must have to check it. Currently it is already checked. Okay, you must have to check it, then it will come and stop, otherwise you will not be able to identify the error. It will go and directly give you the error, it will not stop it over here. So you must have to uh, use use that particular option. Okay, so this is one important point. And now I think most of the thing what I know in the debugger I have shared with you, and generally these are frequently used one. There are so many things to learn in the debugging. If you want to have lot of knowledge, you can explore through the internet, you will get lot of things, but these are the mainly if you are going to have this much knowledge, you will be efficient enough to survive in the project. Okay, so this much. Anything else? One concept is there called as scripting over there in the debugger. Sometimes, very rarely, 1%, even less than 1%. Okay, but sometimes that becomes useful. This concept going to it here, the script option. this script option. Very rarely used, very rarely used. Okay, very rarely used. Just for my own experiment, I have tried some this script kind of stuff for my own learning purpose, and I have done in real time. I have never used this one. Okay, so this one, maybe I will prepare a separate video for this. This is not very much important, and I will show you. Okay, or some concept related with this script. I will try to share you tomorrow. Okay, fine. Then this is, and other things, the data explorer, you already know automatically this breakpoint and watch point. The difference, this you might get it useful. Suppose if you have to compare two internal table. Okay, so one is here, you can see that one internal table we are having. Okay, this is currently we are there in what we are currently in the okay, it underscore demo. Here we are having this it underscore demo. One internal table is this one, and suppose one more internal table if you are having, and if you want to compare, you can give over here two variable also, that's fine. It underscore demo and some another internal table you can give, and you can find it. Here we don't have more, so it's not giving any option. Let me go and create one more internal table. Okay, press F8, go back, go into the change mode. Okay, /n-ex, just come out from the session. So many session I have opened. Instead of closing the session, I will come out from the session and okay, so this is the watch point. Go into the change mode, remove this breakpoint first. Now it is not required, and come over here. We'll create one more internal table in data it underscore copy equals to another what we are having is it underscore demo. So this is one internal table we are having, right? Check the syntax, activate this one, activate, and put the breakpoint over here or put here, press F8. So it underscore demo and it underscore copy we are having, so this will be beneficial if you have to compare two internal table. Okay, so here you can see the start comparison. Click on this button. Both should have the same value at this point of time. You can see no value differences were found. If some difference will be there, it will tell you. So it's very handy. Sometimes you will come across the scenario where you will have to check two internal table value. Okay, so suppose if we're going to change this value, okay, matg1 matg2, right? I've just changed it, and now if you go and compare this one, it will give you that the element have different contents. This one, it is telling that demo4 matl, right? And what content is different, that is also it will tell. It underscore demo is having 2 and it underscore copy is have 1. What I have done, simply I have made 1 to 2. So it is telling after the fourth position, after the means the fourth record, the matl value after the fourth position, that value is different. So it underscore demo fourth, come to the it underscore demo, this is right, fourth position 1, right? Fourth, come over here, it underscore demo, and it is telling that fourth record. It's telling that fourth record. Close this. Fourth record, matl, and this is the matl, right? And the after the fourth position means first 4 is same, but the means first 4 is same, but the next one is different, and this is what I have made the difference. It will tell you the exact differences. That's the beauty of this difference tool, and other thing is fine. With this, our debugger chapter is completed, and from Monday onwards, maybe on Monday we will we'll not be having the session, and now onwards we'll be having the alternate session. I will confirm you, but on Monday, we will not be having any session. Monday, another new batch is going to start from 6:45 to 7:45 Monday onwards. So I will be busy in that to handle the query and all those things. Okay. So if some of your friends and all is interested, you can just let them know. And other thing about our this current ABAP course, from Tuesday onwards, what we will do that, let me do one thing. I'm going to stop the recording.
This conference will now be recorded.
What to do if my debugger is not getting triggered on some specific breakpoint, on some breakpoint set, some set breakpoint. So what I mean to tell over here, that when I'm setting the breakpoint, what to do if my debugger is not getting triggered, though when I'm setting the breakpoint, though I'm setting the breakpoint. Okay, so this is the good one. So what we'll have to do here, in that case you'll have to do that, try with the below steps and check. One is put the external breakpoint, instead of session breakpoint, and the second, enable the update debugging mode, okay, in debugger. Okay, so update debugging mode you will have to enable there. How to enable? Go to the settings, go to this change profile, and this you will have to do it over there. You'll have to debugger. Okay, you'll have to do it, and it will work. Okay. Any other question you have related with this debugging or debugger chapter? If you have any other question, please feel free to ask.
Pankaj, please show me one remote functional debugging also, that how to give is ready, like that.
Okay, fine. Okay, that we'll discuss on the Tuesday class. Now, just note down some another stuff. This is a good point. Suppose if you have to debug the remote function module, what are the things? So here actually this one is the important one. Okay, this is the VVI one. Okay, this you will have to do. I will show you that how to do, but here we don't have the different system. Okay, this one you will have to from the settings you can go and you can save it. Okay, I will show you quickly over here. Suppose this is your RFC function module. Let us suppose you have some RFC function module. Go to AC37 and that you want to debug. Okay, so for that purpose you will have to put the external breakpoint if that is getting called from the external system. If it is getting called from internal system, you don't have to worry. Okay, you don't have to worry. If it is getting called from the same system, you can use the session breakpoint. But if it's getting called from some external system, okay, from some another SAP system, or from some another HTTP system, like from Internet Explorer or some browser, it is getting called, you must have to put the external breakpoint in that case. If some other system is there other than this system, other than DV2, if any other system is there, you must have to put the external breakpoint. You'll have to go to the utility, go to the settings, and here you will have to go under the debugging section, okay, and some user will be there who is going to execute on the external system. That user ID will have to give it over here. That user ID will have to give it over there, okay. Once you give, click on this OK. So when that person is going to run their transaction, it will come at a stop over here, okay. So here
Hello.
we have only, yeah, yes.
Even from PI system also, we have to do like this only.
From PI system, see, it again depends from the PI system. From the PI system, I have not used from the PI system, but from the WebDyn Pro kind of stuff, or from the HTTP, or from the Fury app, from the UI5 app, that I have done. From the PI system, it depends, like if it is the proxy you are using, or if it is the RFC function module, I need to check. That I have not used. You can go, and the person who has logged into their PI system, you know, you
Okay.
can give this user ID over here and can check. I'm not very much sure how to do that one. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
fine.
Thank, yeah, thank you for
No
this.
problem. No problem. Any other question? If you have any other question, please feel free to ask, or else we can stop it over here. Okay, fine, then we can stop. I will just paste this over here, and I will tell that this is the, you know, the user where you have to put. So external user ID. How to debug the RFC function module. How to debug the RFC from another system. Okay. Fine, then with this, let's stop over here, and we'll meet tomorrow. Bye bye. Have a nice day.